A headline appears, bold, unsettling. A single sentence spreads across screens, igniting emotion before context can catch up. In the digital age, information travels faster than understanding. A name resurfaces, a claim echoes, and the world pauses not to confirm but to react. Tonight, we step beyond the noise, into the space between allegation and truth. An old archive, a fragment of conversation, words highlighted in red as if urgency alone proves authenticity. Screenshots circulate like modern whispers in a crowded marketplace. But fragments are not stories, and stories are rarely complete when told through a single frame. Some names never fade. They linger in headlines, in courtrooms, in collective memory. Associations form instantly. When a controversial past intersects with a present accusation, attention becomes inevitable. But attention is not evidence, and repetition is not confirmation. Digital ink can be edited. Context can be cropped. Meaning can shift depending on what remains and what disappears. In a world of screenshots and instant reposts, the full conversation often hides behind the visible sentence. What we see may not always be what was said. Identity online is fragile. A name typed into an email field can shape perception overnight. But confirmation requires more than resemblance. In viral storms, certainty is often assumed long before it is established. And reputations can tremble in the space between rumor and proof. Algorithms amplify emotion. Outrage spreads faster than caution. A single post becomes thousands within minutes. The louder the reaction, the wider the reach. And in that momentum, nuance is often the first casualty. Silence from official channels leaves space for speculation. In that silence, narratives grow. Some demand accountability. Others demand restraint. The truth, however, rarely reveals itself under pressure. It unfolds slowly, often quietly. History has taught us that power can conceal wrongdoing. It has also taught us that misinformation can create shadows where none exist. Between skepticism and fairness lies responsibility, the responsibility to question, but also to verify. Before we share, before we judge, before we conclude, we pause. Who is the source? What is missing? Has the full record been revealed? In the digital era, critical thinking is no longer optional. It is essential. Headlines will continue. Screens will refresh. New claims will emerge. But clarity requires patience. Truth demands time. And in the space between viral and verified, the most powerful choice we have is discernment.